So I have been thinking a lot, and I've been talking with Christy, who is my business partner and my life partner, about how there are a lot of people out there that are getting into wholesaling, and they're starting out their real estate investing career looking at wholesaling and maybe even flipping, right? But at the end of the day, what is that really when they're doing that? They are investing, they are doing real estate investing, but are they really investing for the future, for a retirement, for a lifestyle change? Or are they really just creating another job? So, for themselves, right? So, I mean, if you're a wholesaler, granted, you can make some money, but you can't make money unless you've got deals in the pipeline and you continue to do deals, and then when you get it, there's a payday, and depending on what you do with that money, it may not be there forever, right? So, one of the things that I want to press upon you as you are thinking about real estate investing is to really think about what you're going to do that's going to lead to the buildup of cash, that's going to lead to being able to do near passive income, having near passive income, and using that as a strategy long term. So, I mean, if you're out there and you're wholesaling and flipping, you're basically stepping into another job, or you're running a business. And if you really are running it as a business, then hopefully you're creating that business in such a way that it can be sold, right? It's a true asset, that you're building it up with proper procedures and proper systems and proper SOPs and work instructions, and then a true pipeline where you can show real value, so that at some point you can sell that business as an asset and actually have some cash, right? Because if you're not doing that, then what you're really doing is building up, a business that's just a job, right? Now, I have done that in a supply chain consulting business. I have chosen to do that. I, at some point, realized that what I had been doing was consulting, and it was really just a job, and I wasn't growing the business. And I decided that I didn't want to grow the business in that manner. So, what I'm doing with that business is just really using that cash to put into other investment strategies, like real estate investing, like online digital products, like applications that we're building, e-commerce that we're investing in, e-commerce selling online. So I'm using that as a funnel to funnel money into these other ventures that will actually be set up as near passive income, or there will be businesses that are set up that will run themselves, that I'll be monitoring, managing, but I can do it from anywhere. So that's really one of the things that I want to come in and talk to you about, is to say, hey, look, you don't have a lot of money, maybe you're starting out wholesaling, but let's start thinking about taking some of that cash and putting it aside, and then doing something like making enough to where you can start being a private lender with even just a little, $100,000. Or before I go on, because doing private lending is not as intensive. So you still have to do due diligence. You still have to, understand who the borrower is, make sure that the borrower is a solid person. You still have to look at the property like you would if you were going to buy it and flip it or hold it. So you have to do all that research and know that you're not over leveraging or getting into an over leveraged situation, but you do all that up front, and then your money's just kind of working for you, and then it pays off in a period of time. And if you're smart with how you do it, you don't have to worry about foreclosing on people and so forth. So, you could, but if you do it the way that I would do it, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Anyways, so I really want to make sure that you are thinking about, okay, great, I'm stepping into real estate, I'm going to make some money, but let's put some aside, let's make sure you have enough to live on, and then let's look at some other strategies where you're using those things to build up your retirement fund, your what's going to let you live really, truly a more free life. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I'll be talking about that a lot more in upcoming upcoming video post, upcoming training that I'm going to be developing. So, stay tuned for some of that information. All right, talk to you later.